Hi. It is indeed a privilege and a pleasure to welcome you all to my parents' home here in West Germany. What will be my first trip over to Europe, and I hope to welcome you and show you a little bit what will happen in the next 2 to 3 weeks. And I remember very well that I promised you all before I left the last staff meeting that I would show you some clips from my exciting trip to France. And this is my start, this is my beginning. And thanks to my pop, who is doing the filming right now, we can have the great opportunity to see all those great things. This is my little house, you know, in West Germany, nearby Frankfurt, 25 miles from Frankfurt. And I had 5 beautiful days, and it would be just great if I could welcome you one day, and hopefully you have the opportunity to see this beautiful land. I'm looking forward to this beautiful and exciting trip, and I know exactly that it will be just marvelous to go and work with Roger Verge and with Paul Bocuse. What will happen tomorrow when I start my trip to France, and I leave from Frankfurt, the international airport, and I go to first to Nice, and then I go to Lyon. And I hope and I wish that you all can take a part of this beautiful adventure. And believe me, I'm so excited, I can't wait to get over there. I don't want to make it too long, because I know you're busy too. The whole hotel, I'm sure, is doing well, and I hope you make budget this period. So let me just say you briefly goodbye, and I will see you very soon again over there in France. So have a nice time, and I see you. Bye-bye. As you see, here we are on Frankfurt International Airport and close to embark to go to Nizza. How are you, Horst?
Nice seeing you.
This is Horst Lammert. This is Horst Lammert, the executive chef from the... Stand still. I'm just filming the airport, okay? Because those people want to know what we're doing here, how we spent the money. I'm sure Tuni is very curious about this whole thing here. Well, here's my good friend again, Horst Lammert, who's standing in front of a German Opel. He has his passport here, okay guys? And now we go to this fabulous trip where everybody is anxious of.
Check my data.
Okay guys, I see you. Here we are in Nice. Be here. A lot of different things, a lot of great people. And let me walk you down there and show you a little bit more about this beautiful restaurant. Let's go. Now we walk down here. Beautiful entrance. Mr. Verger's restaurant, what is full with flowers and greens on both sides. And it's just a thrill to be here, and the weather is just gorgeous, it's beautiful, sun is shining, and people are cleaning the streets like it should be. And you see Horst in the back there. He's just coming up, and he met Mr. Verger early in the morning already, and we had a nice talk with him, and everybody's just quite looking forward to the main kitchen, and everybody's working very hard. 9 o'clock in the morning. People start a little bit later here. As you can imagine that they don't have any breakfast, they have just lunch and dinner. And just walk in here so you can see a little bit more. This is the main stove. Beautiful piece of equipment. And you can be very proud to be working with such a beautiful piece of equipment. There's Horst. Hello, Horst.
Hier wird wieder gekocht, ne?
Hier wird wieder gekocht. Okay, there are our good friends in the back there. Very, very interesting. We all should be very proud that we... This is my good friend Serge, who has really played a very important role. Pierre, working very hard. Come on, let's smile, Philippe and Pierre. Very nice people, all of them, very nice people. It's a privilege for me to be here. I will never ever forget this tremendous experience. And here we go to our cutting meat. Here's the garde-manger. Hello, Noel. And they were very busy yesterday night. They had a lot of people to feed here, I tell you. If you do 160, 200 covers in this hotel, in this restaurant, that means like when we're doing garden fairs, 1,000 or 1,200. Unbelievable. Everything is à la minute. It's prepared just for the customer. Okay, let me just go around again. Very slowly. Then the kitchen. Here, who is working some goodies. Reminds me very much what Alfred does in his pastry shop. And I think I need a little bit more light, but can't do anything right now. Just look what beautiful stuff they do here with almonds and sugar and all those great things. Very busy. Not much space, I tell you guys, not much space. I think all the complaints we had in the past, this is nothing in compared to what we have seen here. Those people make miracles, and they're very hard worker, very hard worker. Shirley, Michael, how are we doing? Good?
Oh, pretty good.
Those people are doing all the mise en place in the back, making the veggies and the sauces and soups. Michael is from England. Michael, you're from London?
Yeah,
From London. The fish. Beautiful stuff, just look. Just look. Isn't that great? Isn't that great? Very, very busy place, especially in dinner time. Very, very busy, I tell you. You haven't seen anything yet. Everything is a la carte. Tough to do, tough to do. Who is working as a butcher? And I have to move a little bit, gentlemen, because it's starting to really get busy here. He's cleaning some lamb chop, and preparing it for dinner and for lunch. They do more or less between 60 and 80 lunches, and then between 160 200 dinners right now. Right now we're in the middle of the season, and you can imagine it. This place is worldwide known. Whoever comes, you know. I'm directly in the kitchen here. I hope I'm not in their way, but I think it has to be all filmed. This is a good hint here for my good friend Tommy Suppos in our special restaurant. They're not exposing the butter and the cream sauces directly in hot water. They're putting paper, newspaper around it. This is a very, very, very good point. Just look this here. Just look. Just look. Just look. Unbelievable. That is the kitchen. That's where the garde-manger works. And just look those beautiful artichokes here. Just look. They're great. Dicing or slicing. They don't have any Marriotts machines, and they really don't need it, I would say. I think there are different opinions in different countries about how to prepare and how to do things. But yeah, that's what Horst is saying. I never heard about Marriotts. And Mr. Marriott will, I'm sure he feels very bad about it, but you know, once again, that's the way of life. Here's Horst again. Hello Horst, how are you doing?
Good, good.
He had some rough nights, I think, because he came directly from New York a couple of days ago. And I know it's not easy to come directly from overseas and start to work 12, 14 hours.
Was ich machen soll? Ich kann kein Papier finden hier.
Ja.
Keine Memos.
Yeah, yeah.
Was macht man denn hier noch?
Yeah, a lot of other things you can do. Go on the beach, beautiful beach. But we will do this a little bit later. Here are the lobsters. Beautiful, all fresh. You see this? Great. Okay. He's working and making sure that he takes all, you know, the little feathers and all the stuff what normally stays off of the ducks and the chickens, and this is a very, very important thing. You see this, what he does? There's a torch like our engineering department, and it works really well, guys. Some of you will laugh about it, but I tell you what, there's nothing to laugh about. It's outstanding. That's the way it should be done. Old memories come back to my mind, you know. I remember we did similar things when I did my apprenticeship program, and sometimes you ask yourself the question why, but there's always a why and a pourquoi, as they say in French. Small cafeteria, very small, with all the trophies. They're won in different games, and you know, it's always nice that people share those things, you know, as we do in America. It's a beautiful fountain out there, as you see, directly when you get into the cafeteria. This whole place is just marvelous, especially in the summertime. It's just unbelievable, unbelievable beauty, and it's done with a lot of nature. First customers are coming? No, I think I make a mistake. This is one of the purveyors who's coming in right now, as you can see. It is not easy to get down there because it's your plate. I think we know this guy. We're back in the kitchen again. See so many different things here, you know. The culture in France, how people work and what they believe, and they love their food. There's no doubt. There is no doubt. People cook fresh food and fresh food on a daily basis. There's nothing frozen, nothing pre-cooked, and it makes a big difference. Perception of life. Who's the gentleman? Who is coming there?
Big chef of America.
Oh yeah. How are you?
You see?
How are you? How are you? Good?
Good.
Great, great. Yeah, this man really does it all. He speaks, where's the guy? Where's the guy? Where's the guy? Stay here. He speaks German, he speaks Italian,
shy, you know?
and he speaks English. Unbelievable, this guy.
Just a little bit, you know.
Yeah, he's buying,
I don't speak English, I speak American, you know.
He's more or less the Frank Sutnick from Orlando. He's the purchasing agent, okay? Nice guy, nice guy. Thank you for posing, okay? Mark will do me a big favor, and he just takes me in his garden. I have to be very careful now, because this is all fresh produce. From string beans, haricot vert, to tomatoes. He's growing everything in his backyard. You know, I have to be a little bit careful here. Okay, okay, Mark, yeah, let's go.
Times.
Here's thyme.
Lemon times.
Okay, is it lemon thyme? That's a different, I don't know what it is exactly, but
Kind of times.
he uses it for many things in the pastry shop, and he uses it also for, of course, for seafood, but it's very big in Nice. And
mint.
Mark, what else you have?
Mint.
Give me, this is mint, beautiful. Here's mint.
Here you have citronnelle.
Citronnelle, great.
Here you have I forgot the name.
You forgot the name. I'm not the only one. Great, 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 great.
Not parsley, you know, celery.
Is it celery? You sure it's celery?
Yes, I'm sure.
It looks like Chinese parsley.
No.
Yeah, I don't know, but I'm sure They know how to use it here.
Here you have parsley.
Parsley,
Here you have salbei. I don't know in German, in English.
Salbei,
Sauge.
Sauge,
Sauge de Provence.
Sauge de Provence, Sauge de la provincia, como dicen los mexicanos. Okay, what else we have?
Here we have a thyme of Provence.
Time of what?
Provence.
Provence.
All the time.
Once again, time of the regent. That's the name, guys.
Here you have basilicum.
Basilicum, basil.
Basil.
Here we are.
Here you have
Famous
osei.
basil.
Here you have osei, I don't know.
Hmm?
Osei?
Pardon me, Mark?
Osei. You know what it is?
Jose, no, Mark. My French is still not. It's still not good enough. You have to teach me more.
It's like spinach.
Spinach. Oh yeah, yeah, yeah. Things you don't see very often in a big hotel like ours, because there's no way in the world that we start to grow our own fruits and vegetables. It is too difficult, and the quantities you really need is just unbelievable. But in this place, you know, that just fit to the whole setup, and it fit to the surrounding areas. And I would like to thank Mark very much for this tour, and I'm sure we will have some very exciting days. Mark, I see you. Thank you. Standing human being, nice guy.
Oh, thank you for
That's the way how we have lunch here with all of them, except myself because I'm filming. But just look.
Not very long you are filming, huh? Just few minutes because after you are coming to it.
Yeah. Just look what the kind of food we have here. French food, guys. Maître di butter, steak, you know, fresh oven brown potatoes. Unbelievable. Little bit wine, just a little bit, because we in Marriott, we don't drink very much.
C'est pas ton objectif.
What you know, you take a movie what for? For the
Just for us, you know, that's
just
for the
for you.
hotel, yeah.
not for MGM or
No, unfortunately, I'm not so far. I'm still a little bit, you know.
Hopefully I get a copy of it.
We will, of course. I will send you one too, Sergio. This Horst again, and our good French friend here. We used to work in New York for 6 years, and leading some lamb shops, like in old times, cooking at his best, damas y caballeros. Okay, he's explaining right now how he's doing it.
Sucre de volaille, farce de volaille avec sauce périgueux, foie
Okay.
gras,
Pourquoi, pâté, chicken breast, you see this?
voilà.
Okay, he puts it together.
Voilà. Et ensuite,
Okay. Put the parchment. He put the cellophane paper on like we do it. Just rubs it up like this. Okay. You see this? Steph is talking with some purveyors. Same way than we do. Then Frank is fighting with them, you know, to get the right food. And it's very interesting. All of the hot appetizers, boulevard, boucher, with salmon. And as you see, little tiny portions, very small. It will be placed with beautiful saffron cream reduction. Just look. Just look. Just look. Isn't that beautiful? And put a little parsley chives. And then you cover it with the top of the boucher. Oh, voila, that's it. Okay. This doesn't work.
ça marche 2 couverts de menu jardin.
ouais.
2 canards. Oui. Attends, il y en a un demi là.
C'est un sandwich? Pas bouillon.
great. Let me just show you something of the wonderful world of cooking here. There are little lobsters. Just look how beautiful they're doing this. A little bit hot here. I'm standing directly next to the oven. But it's worthwhile to do it. You may never have the chance to do those kind of things again. Thanks to Marriotts' beautiful restaurant. Thanks to Marriott Corporation of course, who sent us over here, made this whole trip possible. Mr. Marriott personally working here in the back. He's cutting some cooked ham. A very active person. He's always involved. This is French cooking as it's best.
La viande est super. Même la viande fraîche, elle commence.
How dare deal with that knife? There's no Come on, Monsieur Champignon.
Zaman, il sold us champignons.
For the Marriott TV, just I would like to show you. This is his car. Unbelievable, guys. Unbelievable. Just look what a car he has here. He delivers to all famous chefs in France, to Bocuse, to there's Chef Serge. Directly. Come on. Please, guys, start to talk in French a little bit, please. Please. Come on, yeah. Tout de suite.
Moi des beaux champignons.
Ne pas tomber la coupe, hein, Serge.
Non, non, ça, faire tomber la voiture, mais pas la coupe. Hein.
That's all about cooking here.
Yeah.
And I'm very happy that I can show you this. And they're chanterelles. They're the real chanterelles. Ladies and gentlemen, that's just unbelievable how much and how many.
Yeah. Dis donc, t'as que des chanterelles comme ça?
La lumière.
Just look. It's full with mushrooms. Unfortunately, I can't get further there because it's too dark. But just look, it's full with mushrooms. Great. And then I've seen to take the opportunity and before the dinner business starts to show you a couple of very interesting things. As you can see in the upper shelf here, those gentlemen have put the initial in pots and pans so they can recognize the different sauces. And I never have seen this in my career. But for the fast service they give the customer here and the sufficiency, they have to do those kind of things. And it's a way how to organize yourself. And it's really something completely new and different, even to me. Let me just go down here, show you the setup. And right now it's very calm, there's nobody here. And you can bet in a couple of minutes it will be a nightmare here. And we expect 160 to 180, 190 a la carte service customers. And you take in consideration that each of those people take between 2.5 hours to 3 hours here. That's what you have to speed up here. In the back you see they have all their fruits. For the winter time, it's like Grandma's kitchen. This is how they deal with the lobsters here. Just watch it carefully. They come in fresh every day, like in our region court. They're spiny lobsters. They're not main lobsters, of course. It's a different breed of lobsters. They also have lobsters, but not big like ours. And they have different waters, completely different kind of animal. Plate of lobsters. Just look. El maestro.
Yes, yeah.
Just look, just look. The guy is even smiling.
Well, always.
Come on here. Come on, Sergio.
Yeah, but you know, I can't move the dishes.
I know. That's the reason. Keep talking, please.
Yeah.
It's so hot here. I'm burning my head here, man. Just look. Just look. Just look. Gorgeous, gorgeous. Little tiny fish fillets with skin in such a way sauteed so the skin turns upside and builds a little tiny mold.
Chef, la 21 et la 27.
Tomatoes and parsley. Zucchini flowers, just look. Just look. Isn't that great? This is one of my favorite dishes. Beautiful. Beautiful. Just look how he expedites. Just look. Bill should see this from the front line in the garden terrace. Ça marche.
Ah oui, mais c'est mieux, mon vieux. Ouais.
Sorry. Let's go, just go.
Ça marche.
Beautiful. Homemade bakwa. And beneath our caviar. And just hopefully you can watch this tape. Voila. Yes, this whole thing. But in Orlando World Center. This is just to facilitate a little bit the service and speed up the whole organization. You know, as you see, you have to invent the greatest things to make it happen. Mr. Verger's second restaurant, boutique, as you see. Just go around here. He's a chef, Francis. He used to live in Mexico, and I had a very good understanding with him. I could speak Spanish with him. A very nice man.
On a fait le marché. On a fait le marché, il y avait 3 caisses, c'est pas rien. Frédéric, ah oui,
A lot of business here. Very. Beautiful dishes, beautiful dishes. Beautiful dishes. Just look. Beautiful dish. I hope nobody is cruising the way so I can. Yo. Okay. Voila, c'est fini. Yeah, I'm in the middle of all those people. I hope they don't throw me out because they're very busy right now. You see how I finished this? Zucchini timbal. This looks very nice, very nice. Yeah. It's fennel mousse. And there's some beautiful carrots, pan, French style. Piece of salmon. Look, just look how they finish it. So beautiful. Very friendly people, very friendly people. Everybody's very helpful. I'm really standing. Hello. Bonjour.
ça que elles sont, hein? Bien sûr.
J'ai envie de proposer.
Le biscuit, vas-y,
Non, le loup là.
Tiens, le loup, vas-y.
Si vous avez une petite place là, dans votre restaurant,
So now the sauce, and that's it.
Yes. Ok.
Now speak the fish. They put in the fish, they put some olives, asparagus, some of your asparagus. Okay,
le purée de safran.
purée de saffron.
Le safran.
The saffron. Let's look how nice he does this.
Vous marchez 3 minutes. Non, c'est le quart, s'il te plaît.
Okay, here. Okay, some salmon. Okay, and I finish off with puff pastry, a little bit parsley. Is that nice? The lobster. Putting the lobster on the plate with some stuffed zucchini, of course.
Tu veux que j'en fasse mon plat?
Oui, fais monter un gars, il est. Vous savez.
Okay, it's very busy here. It's very difficult for me to stay here. So I'm trying to hold on as long. That's it. Voila. It was very interesting to be here, and we had a great time. And I thank once again Chef Francis for his kindness to let us work in his tiny kitchen. And it was very tight, but everything worked out great. Au revoir, Francine. Sitting here, his customers, and always make some noises here. He said I should shut up, but I will not. He's opening a bottle of wine for us. We get treated like kings here. This young gentleman is doing an outstanding job. That was the long and awaited afternoon that we could sit here and have really a feast. Mr. Vergier has invited us. This is just marvelous. We don't want to leave here anymore. We don't want to come back to the States.
Yeah, I do. Bon appétit.
Merci. Let me see. This is the beautiful stuffed zucchini flower.
Put this machine away. Cheers.
So what is this? What is this again?
It's a dessert of Provence.
Well, explain this again, would you?
Dessert of Provence.
You have a raspberry charlotte here.
Which one? Do the
This
finger
one,
down.
it's a sabayon. It's a gratin of honey and pine nuts.
Okay.
This one, it's a mousse of green olives.
Okay.
Here you have a thyme ice cream. And here red currants, strawberries, little panache of red fruit.
Very good, crew. They're filming a segment of Mr. Newman's painting in conjunction with food. What do you think about Anthony Quinn's paintings?
They're all right.
Yeah.
Yeah, they're all right. He's an actor.
Yeah, I know. That's the reason I asked you.
He's very serious about his painting.
Yeah, very serious.
The worst thing that happened to these guys, they get their recognition before they're good painters.
Yeah, because they were big actors.
Everybody wants it.
Yeah, you're right. It's like with us, all those housewives, they make cookbooks, they're very famous actors.
Yeah.
They're more famous than we are. Here's Mr. Vergier.
J'ai 4 poulettes, 4 salades vertes en assaisonne. Ouais. On envoie deux canettes menus.
I think it's a great time. And I see you in...
Okay?
Okay, you can go.
Okay, bye-bye.
Bye-bye.